What's going on, everybody? Today we're doing Deftones, engine number 9. Okay, this first riff, we're going to start it as an outline. We're going to be using our first finger only. And I want you to use your first finger because this is only going to benefit you when you start this as a chord. So, we're going to start with the first finger, fret 2 on the 6th string. All of this is on the 6th string, by the way, for now. So, fret 2, 6th string, you're going to go 2, 3, 2, 0. So, 2, 3, 2, 0. That's going to happen 3 times. And I'm playing with alternate picking right here. You could play this down picking, but I'm using alternate picking. So 2, 3, 2, 0. Now, after you play that 3rd time, when you hit that open 0, you're going to go 2, 3 right there at the end. So it's going to go like this. Now we're going to come into this chord that we're going to be coming back to a lot. It's going to be string 3, string 2, string 1, all open. Sometimes I hit the 4th string with it. It's not that big a deal, but you know, 3, 2, and 1 is usually what it's going to be. So we got this as the first main riff. Now, when he plays this on the recording on the CD, it's kind of a lighter touch. And then live, he's kind of more aggressive, you know, real aggressive. So you choose how you want to play that part. But second time around, you're going to go back to the 2, 3 part. Now, we're going to be going to fret 5 on the 6th string to make one time all the way through it. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Then we're going to start changing this into a chord. Let me show you what we're doing so far, though. Now, this is where the band kicks in. Then we go into the power chord part. But the whole outline, what you want to get under your belt first is just understanding that this first finger is what is the base of it, or the foundation. And then now we're just changing this next part of the riff into a power chord. And everything else stays the same. Same everything else. So what do I mean by that? The first power chord now will start on your first finger. Fret 2, string 6. You're going to go 1 fret up, 2 fret up, 1 string up. So now you're on string 5, fret 4 with the 3rd finger. This is your mold, okay? This is where you want to understand that this is the chord that you're going to be using the whole way through this song. So, fret 2, fret 4, string 6, string 5. Finger 1, finger 3. So now, you move. If this finger moves up 1 fret, this one will as well. So fret 3, fret 5, string 6, string 4, string 5. So back to 2 and 4. So we got this. Now the open part, we're going to hit it just open on the 6, possibly even the 5. And that's just how it is on the recording. Got that? So we went from the outline of the first finger only to now a power chord. Nothing changed besides now you're adding the 3rd finger. And when you hit the 6th string open, you let go of the 5th as well. That is it. We're still going to be doing the riff where we go into the 3 strings and then up to 5, which we're going to do now. So let me put it together so far. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing with 2 fingers. Let me go back to 1. Now right here, and sometimes I slide into it, sometimes I don't. But the thing is now, notice when I went here, that looks familiar, right? Because it's just the 3 strings open. But the second time around, now from fret 3, instead of going to that open part. I'm sliding, or sometimes I move over my fingers from 3 and 5 to 5 on the 6th string with my first, and 7, which is a new one you're going to have to put in there, on the 7th fret of the 5th string, 3rd finger. So that is it. That's the main part of that riff right there, okay? So, oh, and this part you want to go ahead and you can just do this just down and up plucking. That's exactly how he does it, Stefan. And then later on he comes back and does something a little different. But anyways. Now, once we get there, let me put it all together for you just so you can have an outline again of everything so far, because it's going to change after this. So we got... Now we're going to go into the next riff, where now we're going to stay on fret 2 and 4, 6th string, 5th string, 1st finger, 3rd finger. We're going to give it 2 plucks. After you give it 2 plucks, we come back to that open chord where it's 3, 2, and 1 open. Nothing too hard there, I would hope. But it's going to be 2 plucks again over here, then that open. That happens, I believe, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to pluck it on 2, 4 one more time and slide 2 frets, 6 and 8. Now I know I'll slide in a little lower, but my bad. So we're going to go from 2 and 4 to 6 on the 6th string, 8 on the 5th. Now right here, we're going to give it a couple plucks after you slide into it. So when you slide into 6 and 8, I give it an up-down pluck after it's already there. You don't have to pluck like that twice. You pluck, slide into it, then up-down. Then we go to fret 5 and 7, 6th string, 5th string, for 2 plucks. Then we go into that little part right there. So now we're going to fret 3 and 5 of your 6th and 5th string. Same fingering. Notice it's not changing the mode. But now we're going to do this slide in and out from 3 and 5 to 5 and 7, and then back to 3 and 5. Notice it's only 1 pluck in and out. So, got it? So this is technically like a bridge form right here to go back into. That's what we're doing here. So, that's pretty much everything covered so far. So let me just kind of put this all together for you. You know, I'm going to break between the parts so you can see what's going on so far for everything. So, whoa, my bad. I went to the wrong part first. Haha, my bad. Let's do it again. That's the intro. Now it comes back with the band. Okay, that's going to happen multiple times. Then it goes into this little breakdown part. Into that little bridge part I called, or you can call it a tail end or whatever, but it goes back into that right. Back into... Now we're going to be heading into the singing. Now this is the part I want to take more time on, because now the only thing that changes is it's a palm mute. That kind of stuff is going on there, okay? So now this is all I've seen people do when they do the right hand. This is a lot of right hand technique right here. People go down and up plucking. That's fine, but that's not really how he does it. He plucks all down. if you listen to the recording, if you listen to it, there's a difference when down up plucking and just down. You get a harder attack. It sounds thicker, it sounds meaner, more aggressive, and that's why you do down plucks. So let's talk about what's going on there, just because not everybody knows what's going on there. It's going to be palm mutes. Palm mutes with the right hand. What you're doing is you're taking the side of your hand around the pinky, maybe a little flatter on the pinky, depending how you play, but I use more the side of the pinky. And you're going to the last part of the string where the most tension is, right when it hits your bridge. You'll know when you got it if you're over here and you just put your hand flat and start plucking them. Sounds real. But when you get thicker in it, it starts to hum. You just move your hand all the way back till you get to that last point before you hit that bridge, and you'll know you're there. You don't want to push too hard. You just want to push lightly where you get this hum. Listen to the difference. Once you get that hum out, that's what you're looking for. So, a technique you want to do, before I even go into it, everything stays the same with the riff. Nothing changes on that. Everything's the same. The only thing is now it's just palm muted on the 6th and 5th string notes. So that's pretty much everything. But for the technique, one thing you can do, especially if you're a beginner, don't carry your hands trying to learn that riff. One thing, of course, is slow it down. And I'm talking about for weeks, dude. Like, if you're not used to palm muting or just straight down plucks, don't force your hands to do it. You're only going to hurt yourself. But one thing you can do is you can just sit there for 30 seconds daily. Maybe do it once every other minute or once every 5 minutes. Start with 30 seconds. Put a timer on. Push the timer and just palm mute that 6th string down pluck in for 30 seconds. Now I say 30 seconds because that's just a good starting point. You want to do this once you're warmed up as well. The idea of this is it's just going to build your stamina. Now since this song is using 2 strings, you can even just do it for 2 strings. But when you're doing this, you want to feel relaxed. You want to be relaxed when you're doing this. You do not want to force it out of your hands. You want to stay relaxed when doing this and use as less energy as possible. The minimal amount of energy as possible, because that's how you're going to save your hands. That's how you're not going to strain. That's not how you're going to hurt yourself. So start with 30 seconds, ramp it up to a minute. You probably won't need more than a minute if you do this daily, or of course maybe every other day to let your muscles have a break. But just by doing this, we'll build the kind of deal for you to play this song. So now let's go ahead and wrap it up with putting it all together. I'm going to break up the pieces. You're going to want to take this, copy paste it into the song where as needed. So intro. Now it goes into the full band with the full chord. Breakdown. I call it the bridge. Breakdown. Bridge. Palm mute part. Now, palm mute part and all these parts, take them slow, guys. There's no rush to do this stuff. Just take it slow. In time, you'll get the chops. At this part especially, just so you know, for the video, I can do it, but if I were to do the whole song, I don't have the stamina in my right arm doing those chops, man, the whole way through. So even after I shoot this video, I'm still going to be practicing it just to get my chops up to par so I can play this all the way through. Alright guys, that's it for this guitar lesson video. Hope you enjoyed it as always. And if you need more help with this song, other songs, if you feel stuck in your guitar playing, I'm a Skype guitar instructor, and you can learn more about that at mountainsideguitar.com. You can also read what some of my current students have to say about my Skype guitar lessons. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next guitar lesson video.